I'm going to hand over to Ben, who can talk to you from a student perspective about how he's found SQE1 so far. Over
Thank
to
you,
you, Ben.
Catherine. Hi, everyone. So as mentioned at the beginning, my name's Ben. I'm a student here at the College of Legal Practice, and I'm on the part-time LLM legal practice course, which encompasses the preparation courses for both SQE1 and SQE2. So I'm going to discuss my experience of the course so far. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to put them in the chat and I can come to them at the end. So I decided to do the part-time program alongside my full-time role as a paralegal at Marks and Spencer. I wanted to do the master's version of the SQE course to further my career as a solicitor, but also broaden my knowledge on different areas of law that are on offer at the College of Legal Practice. So I started earlier this month, so I'm still very much in the early days of the course, but so far I have been very impressed with how the course has been delivered, the support and the materials on offer, which I will run through now. So I'll try not to go through what Catherine's gone through in terms of the course structure, but how I have found it as a student. So I really like how the content is delivered. It's structured in a way which allows you to easily understand the material, engage with it and retain it. There's a simple pattern, as Catherine's gone through, for each module and each subunit of the course, which is really simple and easy to understand. So the town halls are really useful because they help you plan your week ahead. So they go over any important announcements and what to look forward to over the coming days. It's really helpful to kind of remind yourself of SQE updates, date reminders, such as for me booking the course in March. And it's good to also hear feedback from Catherine or some other speakers where they've kind of spoken to students and really absorbed the feedback that we're saying to them and listening to them, which is really great. So you start off, as Catherine said, about watching an introductory video or podcast about the content you need to cover for the exam. And these videos are really helpful because they give you an introduction of the basic principles you need to know for the exam. And it helps you build on the next stage, which would be the reading, which is in a lot more detail, but equally it's focused on the content you need to know for the exam. It's really laser focused on that. It's understandable and it gives you a lot of SQE assessment tips throughout the reading, which are really helpful. And then you then start to consolidate and retain that understanding through the interactive activities that Catherine's gone through, then moving on to the MCQs, which are structured in the exact same way as the exam. So I really do feel like this way of learning is allowing you to understand the content quickly and simply in a simple way, but it allows you to put it into practice and prepares you for the best possible way for the exam. In terms of support, when I was kind of looking at all the different providers on the market to sit my SQE as a master's, the College of Legal Practice, the reason why I chose them was simply because of the support offered there. I think it really does set them out of the crowd. The student services team answered many of my questions very, very quickly and were super helpful in helping me navigate through the SQE process, and then also what to expect on the course. And they were so prompt and very helpful. Likewise, when you start the course and when you continue the course, there's also a great level of support as well available. So you get assigned a personal tutor, which you have regular catch-ups with and discuss what you need to be successful in the SQE, learning styles, that sort of thing. But also pastoral support as well, which I think is really important, especially when you have a lot on, perhaps working full-time, and then in my case, studying part-time. It is really nice to have that contact and that personal contact at the college. So you have these town halls regularly throughout the course to help you orientate yourself. But in addition, as Catherine has mentioned, you have the discussion boards, which really allow you to interact with other students and also have direct contact with the expert who's leading that module in that area of law, which is fantastic. So there is several layers of support there, which has really made me feel comfortable from the get-go. And that's going to continue throughout the course, which is fantastic. And then some final comments about my experience. So one of the things that was really important to me working full-time is the flexibility of the course, because it is a lot and it's intense, but the College of Legal Practice allows you to fit your studies around your schedule. So most of the work, of which I've decided to structure my work on my weekends and evenings, you can do that alongside work quite easily. But equally, there is a structured calendar which allows you to keep on track with your working in getting through the content in a timely manner. And generally, the aim of my course is to get the SQE under my belt and prepare and work towards a master's qualification. But aside from that, I'm actually just really enjoying the course and the content. It's pitched at exactly the right level. I'm going over content I've also done in my degree, and I'm repeating, but equally I'm learning new areas of law as part of the course, such as business law in practice, which I actually really enjoy. And then finally, I like to alternate the way I study. So working on a laptop all day, every day it's not great. But equally, you can alternate that with the hard copy manuals. So you can really mix it up as to how you want to study, which I think is fantastic. So that's all I wanted to cover. But if you have any questions, please do put them in the chat and I'd be happy to answer now or at the end. But thank you. That's my little speech done. Thank you.